My first government job, I was a policy analyst and deputy communications director in Miami-Dade County. I worked for Miami-Dade County Mayor Alex Pinellas. And something that I quickly learned from that experience is to be disciplined and be measured in how you communicate with people and what exactly you share outside of your office. So it was a very valuable experience, and also it taught me a great deal of discipline. And one great thing that I had going for me is that I had a terrific leadership to work with. So the chief of staff that I worked with, Xavier Hughes, really provided us with terrific leadership skills that we've been able to carry with us, and all of us that work together there and transfer them into what our jobs are today. There are several things that I learned early in my career that have influenced every job, every step of the way. One of them is you never burn bridges. Two, you have to build effective relationships with career federal employees. You have to respect their experience, you have to respect their perspective, and you need to empower them. Three, and I've touched on this before, you need to be incredibly disciplined, open to criticism. And I hate using the term think outside the box, but I must in this case. You know, what's been used before doesn't mean that it should be used moving forward. So you need to question past approaches in order to make sure that you have the right solution for the emerging problem or just emerging issue as a whole that you may be dealing with. If you feel overwhelmed in your role, I suggest that you take 2 or 3 steps back, you get out of the office, you go for a short walk, and you try to gain some perspective. One, you need to contact and have a healthy dialogue with your leadership. So as you take that walk outside of the building, think about that. One, you shouldn't be scared of asking questions. Okay? Because it's leadership's responsibility to answer those questions, to empower and educate you, to make sure that you succeed. It's not all on you, right? So think about that as you take that walk around the Department of Labor or Commerce or Energy or Transportation or Homeland Security, right? So it's not all on you. A lot of it has to do on who your leader is, on who your guide, on who your mentor is. Each one of your supervisors is a mentor. So that's first and foremost. Second, you're in for the long run, right? This is not a 6-month gig or a year gig. Hopefully, this is a lifelong, partnership that you're building with the federal government. So, if you feel overwhelmed in the first 30 days, just once again, as you continue that walk, outside of your building, think of it as a long-term approach, and you'll start that anxiety will start to get away, start to ease, right? And third, capitalize on the little that you know, and then leverage everything that you've learned to date, and then apply it to it, right? If you have that approach, and you have a healthy, relationship with your leaders and your supervisors, and you see your relationship with the federal government as a long-term approach, that anxiety will start dissipating, will start going away, right? You'll feel less overwhelmed. And then what you need to do is you need to continue learning, you need to continue to have an open mind, and you need to continue building these relationships, be it with political appointees or with career federal employees. That's key. Treat everyone the same way, no matter who they are. Be respectful, be courteous, be professional, and try to be as responsive as possible. Every single person that you communicate with, that you deal with, is a customer. So treat everything as a customer service platform and everyone as a customer. So therefore, be held accountable for everything that you share with that person and whatever that person shares back with you. The best career advice I have ever received was to value interaction with people responsibility, discipline, and how you invest time with each and every single person you deal with every single day of your life. So I could interact with a GS5 person in the federal government, or a GS15, or an SCS individual at a very high level. No matter who I deal with, I treat them the same way. I have an open mind. I want to learn from everyone, because I learn every day from completely different people in different circles in different universes, right? So that's something that I strive to do, and I strive to carry with me every single day, and that I encourage other individuals to do as well. Just, you need to have that open mind. You need to treat everyone the same way. Don't show favoritism, don't show preference, because ultimately someone that is at a junior level today might be at a much higher level than you are 5 years from today, and they will remember that. They will remember that. So you want to make sure that you have a collaborative and friendly and professional and productive relationship with everyone. Resources that I recommend for individuals to help further their career is to, something that I learned while, in the consulting industry is, as my first day in a consulting shop, I made appointments to meet and greet every single partner and director in that firm. That helped not only let them know that, hi, I'm here, I'm excited to join, but also get to know me, right? And I'm starting to build that long-term relationship. I go back to treating every single relationship as if you were going to be part of it for the next 30 years. So build relationships, get to know individuals at a very, at a high level, at a mid-level, at a lower level, whomever it may be. Just build those relationships and capitalize on those relationships, and sign up for new innovative projects. Make your voice heard, but in a productive way. Disagree but commit as well. You might disagree with a specific approach, provide constructive criticism, but then if a decision has been made, commit and make sure that that mission is successful in nature. I would recommend for an individual that's just starting their career to join the federal government, because it's the most rewarding experience that I've ever had in my life. I've worked in the private sector and I've worked in the public sector. And the feeling that I get by working every day in the Department of Labor is something that cannot be met by any other experience outside of the federal spectrum. I know that I'm influencing and impacting outcomes that affect every single US worker, how safe individuals are in the workplace, equal pay, disability employment, veterans in the workplace. That's something that I can't do in any other place. And the ability to help influence and improve and meet our goals and help those individuals in need is priceless to me. So I feel extremely privileged to have that opportunity. And that's why I would encourage individuals to join public service and help carry that torch, help achieve that mission and our specific goals to help individuals in great need.